What's up, friends and foes? Welcome to Let's Get Nerdy. My name is Corey.
I'm Wyatt. This is Willow.
And we're here to talk to you about the latest Predator release in the Predator franchise, also known as Predator Badlands. Give non-spoiler thoughts and spoilery thoughts alike. We'll separate them, but we'll give both thoughts.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Cue the intro.
And before we, I guess, give our thoughts on the movie, I guess we should give a bit of our history of the, if we have any, with the Predator franchise. I'll let you kick it off, Wyatt. You ever watch these movies?
No, I never have. This is a brand new franchise to me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the first Predator is probably one of my favorite movies. I fucking love that movie, and I don't know how many times I've watched it, but I remember having watched it, since I was probably too young to have watched it. I think since then, maybe it's not been the most stable franchise, because like Predator 2 is pretty ass. Predators I enjoy. I like the AVP movies. They're fun action movies.
Yeah.
They're not good movies, I guess, but I enjoy them. And then The Predator, don't like that one. And then Prey. I loved Prey and Killer of Killers, so that was great. So
yeah,
that's me.
Hell yeah. So the very same. What's funny is Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger was not the first one I saw in this series.
Really?
Yes. The first movie I saw from the Predator was actually AVP, the first one, and that was a movie I became obsessed with. Mm-hmm. I drew the Predator logo on almost every notebook I ever owned throughout elementary, middle school, and high school. Yeah. And it was do you ever have very specific memories or very specific patterns you had with movies? So my example for this is AVP. I would always get a bag of tortilla chips with nothing to dip in it, and I would just eat it while watching Alien vs. Predator. And there's not necessarily another movie that I would remember doing that with, but I would literally, a summer afternoon, I had nothing to do. I would eat tortilla chips just straight up and then watch AVP just over and over.
I feel like the only thing that I have a similar experience with in that regard is, I think the first night that I watched Terminator and Terminator 2, because my aunt bought them for me when we were at Walmart one night, and it was a late night in the middle of the summer, and I was like, well, I have these two movies that I've never seen, but everyone talks about how violent they are. I was a kid. And I had a bag of the purple Doritos, which I can't remember what this, it's spicy something or other.
Spicy sweet chili.
Yes, that one. I ate the entire bag while watching, I think, the back half of Terminator 1 and then the beginning of Terminator 2. So I associate... That's yeah. Every time I eat those now, I associate those with the Terminator movies. So
that's really cool. Another thing I kind of had like that was not Terminator, but other ultra-violent 80s action movies was... there was this one time we had RoboCop on DVD. Oh. And it was the early 2000s, so it was when DVDs would skip if you breathed wrong in the room. And so the RoboCop was skipping a lot. And instead of taking it out and cleaning it, I would go to my computer, because we literally had our family computer right there next to the TV, and I would play Doom until it was done skipping. And my mom walked in on this and looked horrified, because it was literally the scene where RoboCop had shot through the lady's skirt and shot the dude in the balls. And it was skipping on that. And I was over there blasting demons away. I was 7, and she was it was one of the only times I ever saw her just give up and walk away. She was and I think she said, she's quite a violent day you're having, and walked away.
Oh no!
But getting back to Predator, in terms of actually seeing the first Predator, was my dad got sick of me watching AVP. He didn't get sick of it, but he was you need to know where this all comes from.
Yeah.
And so he brought Predator home one day, and we watched it. And I was like, this is the coolest fucking movie ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was even the part of, I don't know why this sticks out to me the most of my first time watching Predator, But when Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger do the fucking class handshake,
Yeah.
I looked at my dad and went, "That's not real." I was like, "They did something. What's that? Like, what did they do there? How'd they do that?" And my dad was like, "No, these dudes are just that jacked."
Yeah.
And I was like, 10 years old, being like, that's not possible. Like, of everything that happens in that movie, I was like, that's
the one
that's
thing.
not real.
That's funny.
And then yeah, I've just loved them ever since. I think I would mirror your sentiments with the sequels. Predator 2, I remember watching it at a sleepover, and I was like, yeah, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I was, and then I liked Predators. I'll stand by Predators. I think it is actually one of the better ones.
I think it's fun.
And then Prey, obviously, is incredible. The Predator, I watched it in the theater, liked it, never watched it again.
I liked like the first portion of that movie, and then I feel like as that movie went on, I just started to dislike it more and more. And I saw it in the theater too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't watched it since then, so my opinion might have changed since my initial viewing, but it didn't leave a good.
It felt too much of like, oh, we're playing the greatest hits here.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think also my enjoyment of that movie was somewhat enhanced because that was also my first time having the AMC pretzel bites.
Oh, that would help. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, these are incredible. And then they have since changed the pretzel bites, and they've gotten worse.
Those bastards.
I know. But with that, Wyatt, we're not here to talk about pretzel bites, although I will talk about those anytime. We're here to talk about Predator Badlands. We're going to start off with some non-spoiler thoughts on this, and then probably pretty quickly get into spoiler territory.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. I think this is a movie that's hard to give your thoughts on without spoiling.
Yeah, I think so.
So
yeah.
with all that, I'll let you kick it off. Non-spoiler thoughts, like a sentence or two. What do you think of Predator Badlands?
Okay, so I would say this movie lived up to the hype for me from the trailers. I thought the trailers were all good. I don't think they gave anything unnecessarily away unnecessarily. And I think it was fun. It was consistent. It was not exactly what I expected, but I think it was a really enjoyable movie. I briefly told you about my shitty movie theater experience, and that didn't impact my enjoyment of the movie once it actually got to where I could see it, which, I mean, it shouldn't anyway, but yeah, I think it was good. I think it lived up to the hype, and I would definitely recommend going to see it on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it deserves that, and it's nice to see this franchise kind of get a bit of a breath of fresh air, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Dan Trachtenberg, the director, has had so far an incredible track record with Predator.
Yeah.
Also, his movies before this have all been really good. I don't know if you know this. He was the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, which...
Really?
Yes. I love that movie.
I haven't seen it, actually.
Really?
So, yeah.
I love that movie. I saw it in high school, and it was really good. But yeah, Prey, and then this, like, he's doing a really good job of keeping this franchise fresh.
Yeah.
Where, like, it felt like people, even Shane Black, who did the Predator, didn't necessarily find fresh, fresh territory to explore.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Dan Trachtenberg is, especially with Predator Badlands, because I'll be honest with you, the pitch to this, like, if you're watching the trailers and stuff like this, I was actually kind of like, I wasn't excited about it.
Oh, okay.
Because for me, it's a little bit of like, I don't want to necessarily know more about the Predator.
Yeah.
Or the Yautja?
The Yautja.
Yautja,
Yeah.
which is this the first time they're actually called Yautjas in the movie?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
But yeah, like it's one of those things. I'm like, I feel like the less you know about the monster behind the mask, the better it still is.
That's fair.
And that's actually why I think the Alien movies have gotten progressively worse until Alien Romulus. The Alien movies have gotten progressively worse because if you watch like Prometheus, Alien, and Alien Covenant, they try to get too much into the actual origins of these creatures, of like the xenophobe. Nope. not
Xenomorphs.
Xenomorphs. That's so crazy. I'm just gonna keep saying xenophobe.
Xenomorph.
The xenomorph. To me, it kind of lessens the effect of these creatures and stuff like that. But I was pleasantly surprised here. I'll try to. That's I think as much as I can say, without spoiling what they actually like go into with the Yautja.
Yeah.
The action is incredible. It is, if you've seen the trailers, like I also had a bit of pause of like the idea that it was like all an alien planet because I was, like a CG planet is a real risky move to make.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was very surprised. I thought Elle Fanning, who I guess plays the human-esque compatriot, she did a really good job. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. The action is incredible. Visually, it is a treat of a movie. Yes, see it on a big screen.
Yeah.
As Tom Cruise would ask you before Top Gun Maverick started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I think that's as much as I can say without spoiling anything.
So I guess without further ado, let's kick the door open to the spoilers.
Our spoiler thoughts. So, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger is back. No, he's not. I'm so sorry. He is not back. I will say this. Yeah, this movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I walked out of it liking it, and the more I thought about everything, and the more it sat with me, I think it is a very incredible movie. A very impressive movie. Of like, again, if you were to describe this movie to me, of a Yautja, you're following a runt Yautja as he goes to a planet to kill an unkillable beast, and he makes friends with an android with the legs cut off, and a little cute creature, because everything has to have a little cute creature now.
Everything does.
I'd be like, and they're like, oh, and the Yautja speaks and has lines, and you know what the Yautja is saying.
Yeah.
I would be like, I don't even want to know what's fucking called a Yautja. Let's keep it a predator. What the fuck? I don't want to know. And somehow Dan Trachtenberg makes it work, pulls it off, like to the point that I actually feel connected in a way to the cast we get of what's his Deck, right?
Deck, yeah.
Deck.
Yeah.
Deck. Who's Elle Fanning's kid? Thea? Is she Thea?
Well, so there's Thea, and then there's
Tina.
I don't remember which one's which. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I guess
Thea and Tessa. I'm sorry.
And Tessa.
Tessa's
okay,
the
which
evil
one's
one.
which? She's the evil one.
Yes.
Okay.
Who, by the way, fucking incredible as like. So, I will say this: the Thea was the biggest risk for me. Because when she was first introduced in the movie, and she was being spunky, and she was like, "Hey, you need to do this," I was like, "Ooh,
don't like it."
Oh, and then somewhere, I don't even know if there's a specific moment. Somewhere along the line, I was just like, "Oh, I like her. I like this character."
Yeah.
And then the introduction of Tessa is as the antagonist, because when she first when Thea first got on his back and stuff like that, and they're like, "All right, here we go," I was like, oh, there's going to be a twist with her. There's going to be something's up with this. And then
I expected that too.
They twisted it of actually her sister Tessa is the fucked up one. And then they twisted again to be like, no, but she was also fucking with him too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and those legitimately got me. And her portrayal as Tessa, make this fucking woman, Elle Fanning, make her an Imperial officer in a movie soon. Because she so fucking does a good job of that here.
That's a great casting idea.
Just that dark, cold,
Yeah. Damn, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like she could have been a better Finnick. Is that his name?
Finnick.
I
know the name, but which...
a ginger dude from Force Awakens. That's not Finnick.
Ginger dude from Force Awakens?
He's also in The Last Jedi. He ends up betraying them because he hates Kylo Ren.
The commander guy or whatever?
Yeah.
That might be.
Also, that's not Finnick. Finnick is
I was going to say that.
She's...
Finnick?
She's who shows up with Boba Fett in The Mandalorian.
Oh.
Like
yeah, you're right.
The sniper lady.
Yeah. The assassin chick. Yeah. There's too many Star Wars characters to keep track of all of them.
I know, and they all have Fennec Shand, isn't it? Like,
what's that dork's name from
Force
Awakens, though?
But have you ever seen that? I'll look that up. But have you ever seen that meme where like Star Wars fans would be like, "Oh my god, it's Gulp Shido."
Yeah.
That's like genuinely. That is that moment of like.
Gulp Shido.
Oh my god, it's Gulp Shido. And everyone's like, man, shut up. Star Wars fans are not like that. And then it's like, no.
No, they're so like that.
General Hux.
Yeah, Finnick. That's the one.
General Hux.
General Hux. Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck I get from Fennec Shand. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Star Wars, Wyatt. Clearly.
I mean, we're in space still. At least
we're in
kept
space.
That consistent.
And there is a lightsaber.
It's true,
and the Predators are... Ooh, so here's a better question. Are the Mandalorians rip-offs of the Predator? Or is the Predator ripped off of Mandalorians? Or is it just parallel thinking?
I think it's just parallel thinking.
All right, that makes more sense. But anyways, I've been talking a lot. What do you think about this movie?
Okay, so yeah, I guess right out of the gate, the atmosphere and the aesthetic of this movie is fucking awesome. The music is great. I mean, it seems like they utilized the Who HU, not the classic rock band. You know, they used their sound and maybe some of their tracks a little bit. I know they did for the trailer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Mongolian band.
Oh, did they do the soundtrack for this?
I mean, they might not have done all of it, but it's that tone and stuff. And I know like one of their songs was in the trailer, or like the first trailer anyway. But that's what the music made me think of anyway. It kind of came out of the gate with a bit more emotion than I was expecting it to. You know, with his brother being killed. So much drama immediately.
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting too that like they went with him being like, I mean, like his dad said, like he's a runt, you know. That's something we haven't seen before, which I thought was cool. And you were talking about how like you don't want to know so much about the creatures and stuff. And
yeah.
I think usually I would agree with that, but I weirdly like knowing more about the Predator. Like Alien, I don't want to know diddly shit about Alien. I like the Alien's some just cosmic horror, you know.
Yeah.
But I like getting to know Predator for some reason, and know about their like the clans and their history and their planet and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool to expand upon that.
Yeah.
A little further. But the emotion in the movie kind of took me by surprise. Not that it was like a tearjerker by any means, but like it was just a little bit more easy flowing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like it was forced emotion, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? It was funny in spots, but it didn't take away from it. The little creature at first, I was kind of like, okay, this is going to be annoying. Bud, yeah. Like, it was kind of going to be annoying, and same for Thea. I thought she was going to be annoying at first, but like you said, somewhere in there, both of those characters flipped, and it was like, okay, this is our team, and I love them, and I'm here for them, you know. So, and I don't know what that moment was exactly, but they definitely did. They won me over, you know.
I think with Bud, because when I first saw Bud, and like it was first clear like Bud was going to be a thing in this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, here's the Predators Grogu.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you know, and I'm not entirely like as hateful on that trend as a lot of people are, just because I think it's harmless overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, all right, here we go. And then when Bud she spat on deck, yeah. I was like, okay, all right, that's okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm in with this.
Yeah,
you know?
I liked that. I mean, that whole in the realm of that scene when she was mimicking everything he was doing too. I thought that was pretty adorable and funny. So,
and I also want to say I love how much of like this whole movie feels like a video game.
Yeah,
like the opening scene feels like it would be the opening cinematic of a video game of like two brothers fighting.
Yeah,
and then like cheesy as hell of like, oh, remember when you saved me? Like,
Yeah.
that's also like any other movie. The whole like, oh, you remember when you saved me? Oh yeah, this is a toy we used to play. I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up. Like, what is this? Like, you know, and then like, but then yes, but like, in the design of the dad was so fucking cool.
He's so fucking cool,
and
dude.
like ending that fight like as he's like launching into the fucking planet and getting to the planet and like surviving the fall and then like getting through the forest, like chopping up the fucking weird tentacle limb things.
Yeah.
And then finally getting the fucking title splash. So perfect. Such
Chef's
a good
kiss.
time.
Yeah.
And it was the most like Breath of the Wild, like you're leaving the temple and you see everything in front of you and you're like, okay, now we get to explore.
Yeah.
And I get to upgrade my Predator. And yeah, it was just fucking awesome.
It was.
It made me. There were parts I'm like, I kind of wish this movie was a video game.
I kind of almost wish it was too, because there's so much shit to explore and to see, and like the creatures were all very unique and cool, and the what the hell the thing in the trees, the big.
Oh, the like Luna bug, I think.
Yeah, a Luna bug. That thing was cool as fuck. I don't know. It was cool too how like everything, like we saw all these creatures, and then they all had a reason to be, and like they were all utilized.
Yeah.
You know, more than just for the sake of like they're just some weird alien things that are trying to kill us. Which, I mean, I don't know. That was kind of cool because like he utilized all of them. He remembered all of these things. I mean, it showed like he's not like the utmost badass predator, you know, but he learned throughout the movie, and he definitely grew more confident, I think, throughout the movie. Or
yeah,
I don't know if he grew more confident, because I think he was maybe already confident, but
I think it was more he grew more aware of his surroundings and how to utilize, how to use them. Because that's what I was really into, or like what I was pleasantly surprised by, because I was at some point expecting the fucking suit up scene, and it's like, oh, now he's fucking kicking ass, killing shit. And I love that you do get that, but it's not like he finally gets his armor and he gets his technology. It's like he, the perfect, like it's actually a really good flip of both from Prey and the original Predator, of when Arnold Schwarzenegger like defeats him with like Ewok traps and shit like that. Yeah. And then like Prey ends up using his own gun against him and shit like that. Like this whole thing actually felt like a really good flip of the story from Prey, where she was trying to prove that she was a hunter in the tribe. So he's trying to prove his place as a Yautja. Yeah. And they both need their trophy. And I will say, like, kind of getting back to like the learning more about the Yautja, we actually don't learn that much more about the Yautja.
Not a ton.
It's like specifically you learn more about this Yautja in particular and this character. Not necessarily you don't learn like every single bit about the Yautjas. It seems like that might come in a later movie.
Yeah, I think so.
But with that, I do want to bring up also, Wyatt, were you surprised at all by the inclusion of the, I guess, antagonistic force?
No, because that was, I think, in the first trailer.
What, Wayland?
Yeah.
Wayland Utani was in the first trailer?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's how closely I watched the trailers. I didn't know Wayland. That was like, oh, fuck. That was a surprise for me.
That's awesome.
Like, I was like, oh, shit, Wayland Utani. And, like, that's where I very much, I expected for his final trophy, or, like, for them to, like, to set on the guy, was going to be another xenophobe. I don't know why. Xenomorph.
It's just an
Xenomorph.
It's just an Predator kills Xenomorph.
Although I would like, this is just like some dude from the South give him a double barrel, like, here you go, Cletus. Like, here's you and your red hat, go hunting. Like, he's out there.
Just being obliterated by the Predator. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Excuse you.
Sorry.
Are we bothering your nap? Well, but to go back a second, we kind of did get a small suit up scene, if you will. Like, after he crashed and kind of took care of himself, he kind of went through all of his gear.
Yeah.
And we got like, okay, here's all of my shit. I'm gonna suit up real quick, and then that just kind of gets thrown out the window real
fast. It was all torn away,
Yeah.
and he was like stripped down to like square one,
which was really cool because you got to see him be able to thrive and survive without all of his fancy technology and stuff, which is pretty cool. Because I guess the one in Prey had some like older junky shit, you know, but like it was still highly advanced compared to the humans and stuff. But it was cool to see one like a Predator be stripped down to basically nothing except for his sword thing that he had, and have to make it work. And I know Thea helped him quite a bit, but still, that was just cool to see one in a more vulnerable position.
Yeah.
So
well, and so when he finally gets to the point of like suiting up with all the like the blade grass and then like the weird little like and the explosive worms, which I love that scene with like blowing up, like literally go, huh, cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's cool.
He was like, I remember that.
I'll keep that in mind.
That was awesome.
But it's so fucking awesome. That's what's impressive. It's so fucking awesome. You don't question the logic of it, because then you're like, realistically, you're like, okay, he lured one snake to be his fucking arm, his fucking shoulder cannon, which was so cool.
It was so cool.
But you're like, why would the snake agree to this? But okay. And then, wait, why do you know the worms aren't going to explode in your pocket?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because the scene is fucking
it's so
incredible.
Cool. It's I don't know. I guess this is a franchise too that like I don't want to think about it in terms of like the utmost logic. Like I just want to have fun with a fun sci-fi movie with fun aliens and fun action. I don't need it to be like, I don't know, some fucking documentary, level of like, authenticity. But I don't know. I don't know, because that's a good point. Like they could have just exploded on his way to the Wayland base.
Yeah, and
it was cool to see that Tessa was using the plasma cannon against him. At the end of the movie.
Oh, yeah, and they had the 3 dots on him and shit.
Yeah, which was pretty neat. And then she had the biggest Weyland-Yutani forklift that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mech suit thing.
And we got a kaiju fight.
Because
we got it was the Kalisk?
Kalisk, yeah.
The Kalisk, which turns out the Kalisk is the mother of Bud, so she's cool with the Predator, with Deck. And then... Yeah, he gets a really cool kaiju fight. Mm-hmm. We get the really cool fight of, if we haven't said, is it Tina or Thea?
I think it's Thea.
Did we just talk about this?
Yeah, we just talked about that. That's okay. I'm pretty sure it's Thea.
Yeah, it's Thea. Spends most of her time, cut in half. Yeah. And you get an incredible fight scene with her and her legs. Beating up a bunch of synths. I love that they made all of the guards synths as well, so that they could keep this PG-13 but make it as brutal as they needed to.
Yeah.
And like I even love the small bits of humor. I feel like there's a really good chance that I could have hated. Like that's what impresses me about this movie.
Yeah.
Is there's so much in it I feel like I could have so just fucking hated. Mm-hmm.
Like the leg scene in and of itself, I thought like it could very easily have been stupid and goofy.
Yeah,
but it worked. I mean, I know not everyone's gonna like it, but I think it worked.
I think you're crazy if you don't like the leg scene.
It was fun.
What I'm talking about is like when she's finally in the ship and she's like about to like release the Kalisk, and the synth catches her. Is like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and she's like, I'm doing this, you should be, guarding. He's like, you just told me to do this.
Yeah.
He's like, well, follow your orders.
Yeah.
And he's like, what about that thing? He's in the fucking, Bud is in the raincoat. That shit, it did crack me up.
Yeah.
And there's just so many moments like that like made me genuinely laugh. There were the action scenes like made me do like the lean forward in my seat of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like especially when he was like sitting on it, like when he's kneeling in the middle of the fucking compound, waiting for them to come, and then just the fucking needle shit explodes. Mm-hmm. They do such a good job of like anything that they show is gonna come back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it I don't know. It was just a very well done movie because it was kind of risky, like you were just talking about. I mean, a lot of that could have not gone well or been received well, but I mean, it seems like this movie's gotten a lot of good. The reception has been good,
yes,
thus far. So, which is awesome. I mean, this franchise I think needed this, and it needed that excitement again.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I think Dan Trachtenberg. I mentioned being like a breath of fresh air for the franchise. I think he is like Matt Reeves doing the Dawn and War of the Planet of the Apes. Of just somehow his vision makes it such a fresh, engaging take on this of this world, and these like, I'd say these characters, but I guess primarily this world that I'm just down to see where he goes, especially where the movie ends of Deck goes back to his home planet with a fully grown bud and kills his dad.
Yeah.
And then you get that huge ship coming in and he's like, oh, that's my mom.
That's my mom.
So.
The only, like, slight... I don't want to call it a complaint because I'm not complaining, but if I was to have, like... I think my least favorite part of the movie probably would be when he goes back to fight his dad. Because, like, you're building throughout the whole movie to get back to that. It just feels like it happened really fast. Like, once we got there, it was, like, done, it was done and over with.
Yeah.
You know, like, there wasn't a lot of tension in that scene. I mean, he killed those two bodyguards, like, pretty quickly. That was badass, don't get me wrong, with the staff thing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. The staff is so cool.
Yeah.
But because was that introduced in Predator 2, or was that introduced in AVP?
I don't want to say AVP. I think a lot of the shit, like, again, I could be wrong. The staff and then like the weird like battering razor blade shit that they throw.
Oh,
I think it was also in AVP. It could be in Predator 2. Well, it's just I don't remember them in Predator 2.
I think it was in Predator 2. But I haven't seen it since I was like fucking 12, so
yeah.
I don't really remember. But anyway, that was fucking cool. How like he crouched and threw it, or stuck it up and extended both ways into their head.
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome. But then it seemed like he just beat his dad super easy.
Yeah,
the fight was cool. It was cool how he utilized like the dust to be able to see his dad when he was coming at him when he was cloaked. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish that fight would have been a little bit chunkier,
Yeah, I feel like that was probably one of those things of like they didn't want to leave a loose end in the plot.
Yeah.
But still leave it open for a sequel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely felt like, oh yeah, by the way, like it's just weirdly like, oh, we can't forget this.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I would have been okay had the movie ended without him getting back to it, like being on the way back to his home planet.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got back to it, and I'm glad that was resolved.
Yeah. I do almost think that him killing his dad would have been a better way to start off the next movie.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because, I mean, clearly his mom was going to be a threat, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I say clearly. The assumption is his mom was going to be a threat, too.
Yeah. They do so good with their twists, I would almost not bet on it.
Yeah. So I could see that, like, he kills his dad in the beginning of the second one, and then now his mom's the antagonist,
Yeah.
But it seems like we just squished it into the end of this one, and now he's probably going to have to fight her.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder too: is it like are the female Yautjas, are they like how in nature sometimes like the female, like kind of like the xenomorphs, like the queen is so much bigger than the drones,
Well, I think I could see that happening. Because like there was also the previous explanation that there's bigger predators and there's smaller predators.
Yeah.
And they seem to have been like thrown that out the window.
Yeah, kind of.
Because I don't know, and I guess we'll find out. The movie seems to be doing really well. It has the biggest opening of a Predator movie.
Does it really?
Yep. It had I think the first couple of days was like $15 million for an opening.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we're probably going to end up finding out, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Yeah. I don't really know how much else I have to say. I guess to add on to the dad fight thing to wrap this up is it does. That's also part of what feels like very much like the video game ending to this, where take Ghost of Tsushima, where there is the final big you kill the fucking Mongolian horde, and I forget the guy's name in Ghost of Tsushima. Spoilers for Ghost of Tsushima, by the way. I realize you haven't played it.
I have
not. He kills his uncle.
Ooh.
Wait, were you going to play it?
No.
Oh, okay. You should play it. It's one of the greatest games ever made.
It's only on PlayStation, though, isn't it?
Don't you have a PS4?
Yeah.
It's on PS4.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I looked at it at GameStop, and it was like $65 still, so I didn't buy it. But yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Wait, Tsushima or Yote? Yote is like 70. And Yote is only on PS5. But that doesn't matter.
Tsushima, I think.
Yeah. It's worth it. I'll say that much. But he ends up killing the main bad guy, and then you end up having to still fight your uncle to end the actual story. And it's like it's not rushed or anything like that, but it is like one little oh yeah, this is like closing this final loop here.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what they were doing here. It did feel like, oh wow, they're just doing this.
But, yeah, like we're done. We're just done.
Yeah.
I will say, if you've made it this far and haven't seen the movie yet, there's no after credit scene, so don't waste your time.
No, there's not.
I did. I wasted my time because Marvel has us so trained to just sit.
I Google it every time now.
I thought about it, but I was like halfway through the credits and I was like, oh, I'm here already, so whatever. But yeah. So don't waste your time waiting for that. Well, and I guess because if I remember correctly, there was one at the end or the middle of Killer of Killers.
So, any credit scene?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
still haven't seen it.
You should watch it. It's good.
Okay.
It's pretty. I think it's like an hour and a half. But anyway, so I thought with there being a credit scene, mid or end credit scene with Killer of Killers, I thought there would be one with this. No. So.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know what else I'd have to say about this movie.
No,
so,
I would say I really liked it. I don't know if I'll see it in the theaters again, but I can't wait to watch it at home on streaming.
Yeah, I might go see it again. I might. Well, I haven't decided yet. I would like to see it maybe in IMAX.
Oh,
but
I will say I saw an IMAX 3D. You can probably just see an IMAX and be just fine.
Yeah.
This one, every time I see something in IMAX 3D, halfway through the movie I forget it's in 3D. And I don't know if that's to its benefit or against.
Yeah, but, I don't know. You know this. I hate 3D.
Yeah.
So I will try to not see anything in 3D if I can help it. But
that's fair. You get the cool glasses that make you look like you're blind.
That is true.
You know, like the old people glasses that go over their regular glasses.
Then I could cosplay him. I guess Daredevil. Leaving the theater. So.
Or who's Deadpool's roommate?
Blind Owl.
Blind Owl.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that, we're just fucking rambling. That was our thoughts on Predator Badlands. I don't even know if thoughts. Just empty musings.
I had one more rambling final thought. I do think Alien Earth kind of helped me like this movie a little bit. Like it elevated it, just because I kind of had what I felt like was some more insight on the synths.
Yes.
I know they're not the same exact synths as what are in Alien Earth, but I don't know. It just
feels very similar.
It made me feel more connected to that.
It's so funny that you bring that up because I guess we're getting back into it.
We're back at it.
I thought I got Alien Earth vibes when they were I forget. I think they were walking through somewhere. Or they were fighting through one of the tents, and the tree thing starts splatting against the.
Oh yeah.
And it made me think of the eyeball a little bit. It didn't end up being the eyeball, but
it made me think of the thing that hangs from the ceiling and has the tentacle arm that comes down.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was going to be that, but
so with that, I mean, do you think this leads to, with Dan Trachtenberg at the helm, a reuniting of the Alien versus Predator?
I think it. I mean, it's gotta happen. I mean, because this is the first time we've had Wayland interact with Yautja since the AVP movies.
Yeah, AVPR.
So I mean, I feel like they're softly, slowly, like working back towards that, which I think would be awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what that looks like, if it's like a show or a movie, but I mean, I think that would be fucking awesome. So,
well, with that, if it happens, I will be very excited to see it. With that, feel free to comment your thoughts down below on what you thought of Predator Badlands. If you liked it, if you hated it, if you liked us or you hated us, please let us know.
no.
Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe buttons to follow along. If you like the kind of content you're seeing here, we've talked about a bunch of different movies and somewhat comic books too, and other things amongst that. Well, all right.
Wait. Hit the notification bell too. Don't forget that one.
Oh yeah, ring
so
the
you
bell.
get notified whenever we upload a video.
Yes.
And maybe let us know in the comments who your favorite Predator is, or what your
favorite Predator, or who your favorite Predator is.
Words are hard. I'm sorry.
Are you more of a Epstein guy, or are you more
wait,
of a
wait. Wait. No.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say my favorite's the one from Requiem, but that's just me. So.
Wait, AVPR?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess mine's my favorite would be from AVP. Homeboy who ends up killing the queen.
Yeah. Okay.
The one that AVPR just doesn't do his job.
He's a badass though.
Yeah, he ended up splitting that one chick in half.
Yeah.
So, the movie. When's the last time you watched that movie though?
It's been a fat minute.
It's not aged well. Much like Bill Cosby's comedy. With that, we gotta get back. We gotta head out. Thank you for watching. If you did watch through all of this, bye. Thank you for watching. We gotta get back to nerding out.
Yep.
About Bill Cosby.
Please no.
No.